Okay, so it's all confirmed we're getting Cartethyia in both forms. Now, why is this so important? Remember when Scar and Phrolova were seen and everyone was saying they want them to be playable? Well, Cartethyia and Fleur-de-Lis will be our first boss unit that is playable in Withering Waves. This is important because it'll be setting a kind of tone for what we can expect out of boss characters, and just from the short bit we've seen of Cartethyia, it is not disappointing by any means. Now, while I know Withering Waves isn't PGR, Kuro in PGR does a fantastic job in translating bosses to units. They utilize moves that are seen in their boss forms, and they most importantly feel and are strong units. If they aren't the absolute strongest unit in their class like both alphas or lunas at a time, they in some cases give you ones that are like Roland, where they get a major look overhaul yet retain their badass movesets in basically every fashion. Maybe not necessarily meta, but super strong, stylish, and just fun to play. Now, we just gotta get him and Pulau out of Uniframe Hell, and then Kuro will be cooking. But anyways, I digress. Cartethyia is looking to bring the close matching boss form and badassery in spades, and I have very little doubt that they will continue this trend onward. Another reason why Cartethyia is important too is because she will be our first unit who will be tied to the main antagonistic entity, a Threnodian. She is the resonator of both the Sentinel and Threnodian, and that may be very important to how she functions. Here's what I mean. Jinhsi is the only other one that is a close comparison, and she's a DPS powerhouse. She was also the first one to utilize coordinated attacks as a main buffing attribute for her personal damage. Cartethyia could be not just a powerhouse DPS, but depending on how her forms work, she may offer up a powerful sub-role due to the Threnodian side, offering up a kind of flexibility that Jinhsi doesn't necessarily possess. From what we know so far, that is proving to be true as well, since she has the ability to utilize while also inflicting erosion, which somewhat fixes the debuffing issue. You won't need to worry about debuff application as much if you can just get it out of the character themselves, making them self-sufficient and opening up your team more. I'm also hoping there's a special interaction between her and Rover as a passive, similar to Shorekeeper. I really liked when they did that when Shorekeeper came out, and due to the ties between Cartethyia and Rover, it would make sense for there to be a special unit interaction passive. From the looks of it too, if Phrolova is coming as a unit based off of their teaser images and now the 2.4 livestream they have posted, mirroring when they did the lead up to 2.0, she will in turn mark another point of importance, as she will be the first real antagonist we could play as. But I'll save that discussion for when we actually get past 2.4 and Septimont. I am hyped for our foot goddess, and I wish luck on anyone who has plans to pull her. You'll need it if you pulled for Zani and Chikona and used a lot of your currency. I don't request for much in gacha games these days, but please, let Fleur-de-Lis come hither to thee and rest thy feet nicely along thy face so I may ascend towards Imperator's grace. Wait a second, hold on, sorry. They're dead. Towards the heavens' grace, I guess.